Hey, welcome back to another vlog. This time we are in Marbella. Excuse the crust, just out of bed at 6 a.m. and we're making the morning electrolytes. So I thought I'd walk you through a day in the life and show you what we're having. So first thing in the morning, we've got these Hyrox electrolytes going in because if you don't know, I am an elite hybrid athlete these days. So Hyrox obviously has to go in when you're a hybrid athlete. So electrolytes, no, I'm only joking, but we're in Spain. You're sweating more than usual. You're losing more electrolytes than usual. More than usual, have to go back in. Plus, me and Jordan have been training very, very hard. So electrolytes definitely save you from cramping, better contractions when you're training, keep you hydrated so you're focused as well properly. So 2 scoops of these go in the morning. We are about to hit morning steps, so we get up roughly about 6 o'clock each morning, hit a few steps before we get meal 1, and then we're straight into sort of a work block, training, back into work block 2. I have 2 catch-up calls with clients today, a bit of shopping will take us over, and we will try and record each and every meal hopefully, so hope I don't forget any meals. But yeah, so this is our gaff. I will show you. There's the number 2 right there. It's time to get up. Alarm's going off. Crow, get out of bed. So that's it. These electrolytes are going in. As you can see, it's still actually very dark in Spain. It's 6 a.m. So it is. Sun gets up a little later here. It's not up to like 20 past 7 or so. So yeah, still half asleep. Probably don't make sense, but I'm gonna get this into me, and I will show you when we're out for steps. See you in a bit. So, as you can see, it's very dark. I'm still at 6:30, so obviously back home it's a lot brighter at this time, but I don't care because we're closer to the equator. It gets brighter a little bit later. No, I'm on this way. That's what the streets look like, 6:30, empty. Just 2 big men keeping Marbella safe. He'll thank us later. He sleeps sound because of us. Hey, so here we are back in the kitchen, whipping up meal 1. So myself, what I'm having, some turkey, rice, honey, and almond butter. I know a lot of people are going to be sick just hearing that, but it works. I'll show you guys cooking it. So we have the turkey getting cooked here. Also have the rice, and I have a Starbucks that I went and got yesterday, left in the freezer so that I could defrost overnight and have this morning, but it's not defrosted, so I've got it sitting close to the rice that's cooking to help it defrost quicker. So things you do for coffee in the morning. So get this ready, 5 or 10 minutes, get this straight into me, and we're straight into work block, check-in block number 1. Usually work for about 2.5, 3 hours in the morning, get a good chunk of check-ins, and then train, and back stuck into work block number 2. So and that delve in. Today we've got pull and a bit of conditioning on the cards. So it should be an interesting session. Yesterday we did an 8K on the beach. That was the longest run I've done in a very long time. Felt very good actually. Jordan did great. We nearly did basically 10K. It was 32 odd degrees on the beach, so that makes it a lot harder, which I'm kind of doing on purpose too, because my thinking is if I can run those good distances in sea and heat, whenever it's cool, I'll be able to perform much better. So anyway, I'm gonna get this meal into me, get stuck into check-ins, and I will probably see you guys either on the way to the gym or at the gym. I'll see you soon. Hey, so we got the meal 1. We got turkey, rice, honey, almond butter. Looks disgusting. You're probably gonna hate it, but I don't care because I'm probably bigger than you anyway. We also got 100 grams of pineapple there with that too. So this is meal 1. The Starbucks about to go in. Get this into me. Quick 5-10 minute YouTube video is a must while eating the breakfast or any meal, as of that matter. You can't eat a meal without watching a YouTube video, obviously. So YouTube on, see what's on. Stuck in the work block 1, and I will see you in a bit. not get to have the high day at the weekend also. That defeats the purpose. So when you go over on this weekday, that's eaten into your high day at the weekend. So you don't get to have the 2 high days and then 1 day in the week where you're 1,000 calories over as well. That has to come from your high days at the weekend. So this is the whip. I don't think we've actually showed it yet. So here it is, and you can see someone's wrote a load of shite in Spanish on it.
So it means a little kiss, friend.
A little kiss. So there we go.
Big up ChatGPT.
Yeah, big up ChatGPT. So
little kiss, friend.
this is the whip. Oh, gym time. We have arrived. Only about 10 minutes away. The apartment. It's not far. But this is. We park in the free car park with the peasants because we can't afford the paid car park. The gym because it's full of Lambos and Ferraris. So we spend all our money on food and coffee, so can't afford parking. But we'll show you around the gym. It's absolutely huge. It's unreal. And we'll give you a little tour. But pull and condition about to go down. Some of the whips in this car park are unreal. This wee CLA 45. I like it. You got a standard Range Rover, a nice E-hybrid Porsche. Loads. Sunday evening when we were leaving, there was 4 cars. 3 of them were Lambos. One was a McLaren 720S. Whips here are unreal. Here we go. Gym time. Also, you never know. Jordan would love that. You never know when you need a vape mid-workout. You know, you never want to be too far from your vape. So, indoor part first. This part's nice. And awful. Probably everyone here is jacked, shredded, massive. Tan. There we go. Kind of the next part of the gym. Outdoor area over here. So you'll see here, this is kind of the general setup. This is the outdoor part. It's a good part to work out in. You get a good breeze, nice bit of air to cool you down, and you work on your tan at the same time. It's a great spot, so it is. Very good spot. Quality of equipment isn't the best. Everything else is pretty good, so yeah, here we are. Club Adele, hull, about to go down, in conditioning. Let's get after it. Here's the wee padel courts. What I'll show you is, yeah. And we get stuck in.
Right, so kicking off this full session with training. It's not ideal, but I usually do full session, so see what we can do.
We're back. Excuse the post-workout hair. Looking like a bit of a mess. We got that fine specimen over there washing the dishes in what looks like his underwear, but he's actually wearing shorts.
I'm tanning, right?
He's tanning. He tans naked.
Catch up to you, bro.
He tans naked, by the way, but we'll say nothing. But we're on the rooftop, so the neighbours don't judge, and they can't see anything anyway. It's that small. But post workout meal going in. Post workout meal. So we've got a wee bit of blueberries. We've got almond butter again, because almond butter is how you get massive. We've got honey. We've got 100 grams of cream of rice. We've got 60 grams of whey. We've got 2 kilos of salt over the top of it. Very good session, pretty much. Finished on a bit of conditioning. Was low in energy, but we got it done. We got a post-workout Starbucks, and we ran into Mike Thurston in Starbucks too, which was pretty cool. So grabbed a photo with him. Didn't bother him too much, but we're gonna get this meal into me. I have to find a YouTube video to watch first, because you can't eat your post-workout meal without a YouTube video, otherwise it doesn't count. So find a video in the next 5 minutes, get this into me. We've got about 4 more check-ins to do. We've got 2 client catch-up calls to do, and we've got the outreach and a couple of posts to finish, so should have it all done. And then hopefully we can take you shopping this evening and show you what a carry for Mercadona, what a typical shop is like in Marbella. So I'll get this into me, and I will see you very shortly. Yes, it's me back again, showing you the next meal. So client block done, calls done, time to get the next meal in. So here we are. Show you it. We have, it's easy, you can see that again. I'm not winning any awards for presentation. It doesn't really look that appetizing, but we have 5 eggs. We have 120 grams of bread, so about 300 calories of bread. 5 eggs, a wee bit of olive oil. We've got honey on those. We've got salt on those. You're going to see that's a bit of a staple from myself. Honey and salt goes with everything. But yeah, small enough meal, meal 3. I'm going to eat this, get showered, get my post set up, and a couple of things to get set up for tomorrow. And then me and Jordan. Oh,
get the nicotine in.
He's that's a protein vape, so it's we bought it from a health food shop, so it's obviously healthy, and it's watermelon, so he's trying to get one of his 5 a day in.
It's a cognitive enhancer, boys.
It's a cognitive enhancer. You heard it here first. So we'll say no more about that. No, he's doing it for hunger. He's doing it. Vaping is great for killing your hunger, so he's getting shredded and vaping and getting watermelon vitamins at the same time. So calls went really well. It's really good to catch up with clients. Sometimes the online is good, but sometimes with a phone call or with an in-person session or meeting up with someone, or like I said, even just hearing someone out on the phone, you can get through to people in a certain way that sometimes just a WhatsApp message can't. So any coaches out there or whatever, I really recommend trying to stay in closer contact with your clients, build good relationships with them, and try to understand their problems, because they're more than just clients. They're more than people that pay your bills. They've got emotions. They go through things. You know, they have good weeks, they have bad weeks, and part of my job is being somewhat of a therapist and understanding people's problems. And I have a wide range of people. So I have women that are 52 and have never been to a gym. They're terrified of a gym, and all they do is 3 sort of walks a week, and they monitor their food. I've got the same 50-year-old man who's wanting to get into the gym because he's had binging habits for the last 20 years, and he's 30 kilos of body fat to lose, and he's trying to get into the gym, but he's got sore knees, so he has to take it easy and change certain things. There's the 25-year-old who, you know, is maybe thinking about jumping on stage or really wants to build muscle and look like Chris Bumstead, whatever it is. You know, there's the 30-year-old mum who's running a business and, you know, has a husband and 3 kids, and she can only get 3 full body sessions in per week, and she doesn't have time to track her food. So you have all sorts of people, and so as a good coach, it's your job to have a bit more empathy from their situation. So there's people who I shout at, and if you're some of the clients watching this, you'll know there's some clients that need to be called out on their bullshit because they're slacking. There's some clients that need a little bit of a softer approach. So part of your job as a good coach is getting to know your clients on a personal basis and understanding what makes them tick, and that's what makes you a good leader. So, and that's what I pride myself on for my clients. I have pretty good relationships with them all. Obviously you can't be everyone's best friend, and then obviously there's times where even though you're close to someone, you still have to call them out. So you might be close with a client and good relationship, but they've been fucking around for a few weeks, and you need to call them out, and people appreciate honesty. So yeah, just a little 2 cents on any coaches watching this or any clients watching this. If you have a struggle, don't feel like there's anything you can't say to me or anything you can't say to your coach. And then also, if there is something bothering you, I encourage you to get it off your mind. Tell your coach, tell someone, because if your mind's not right, you're not focused on the gym and fitness, and it all feeds into one. So if one area is kind of off, the rest aren't off. Like if you're not going to the gym and taking care of your fitness, you know, your relationships aren't going to be as good as they could be. If you're not taking care of your relationships and keeping those people around you happy, you're not going to be as successful in your job. You know, if your job's going downhill and you're about to lose your job, you're not going to give a fuck about your macros and losing weight. So you want everything across the board to sort of be as good as possible so you can help excel. So anyway, that's enough waffling. Time for the shopping. Let's go. Mercedona being hit. I don't see any trend, but we'll keep looking. We'll keep you posted if there's any trend.
Madre, dime, que me he dicho ahora mismo el mensaje.
There you go.
¿Sí?
With sea salt.
Trabajando ahora mismo.
Almond butter with sea salt.
Yeah.
Sí, sí, sí.
What about Jordan? What about what's that stuff you take? Tren?
No almond butter.
No, that's
No,
that stuff from me. Carrefour Express.
Right, we've arrived at Carrefour because the supplement store didn't have any trends.
Jordan, do you see that?
What?
Something right there. Update, so shopping. This is what we'll have so far. We've got bread, low calorie bread, it's actually pretty good. We've got the last two things of grapes. We've got some large eggs. We went to Carrefour Express, so it's like a Tesco Express, the smaller one, so it doesn't have everything, but we'll have some turkey back at the house. Meat here is nowhere near as good as home, as obviously pretty expected. Home is just the best white meat, the best red meat that you can get, so we're just getting the basics. A bit of fruit, you need plenty of fruit when you're here, keep you hydrated. Some honey, some jam, that's pretty much it. Eggs, basics.
Are we going to be...
Shopping done. Like I said, we got everything but meat. We need to go to a bigger shop to get the meat, so well, shopping sauced, as you can see. So only came to like €20. Spain isn't too dear. It's probably a little bit dearer than Newry and home. It's probably like Belfast prices, to be honest, but big thing is where you shop and the brands you buy. If you try to get the same stuff you get back home, the same brands like Kellogg's and the UK brands, you'll overpay. But if you get like the legit authentic Spanish home brands, you do save a wee bit of money. It doesn't work out too bad, so little tip. Oh, I see a fruit store. We're definitely gonna have to go in this fruit store because we just got shite fruit there, so we need to stock up. And plus Jordan is a fruit, so he obviously needs some fruit too. Last meal of the day, finished it off with turkey, rice, honey, almond butter and some veg mixed in there. Again, definitely not the nicest combination, to be honest. I don't really care too much about making it the nicest as long as it's edible and it has all the flavours that I like there. Sweetness, saltiness, and we are watching a little YouTube vlog here also. Jordan enjoys his meal, so job well done. Pretty good day of training, eating. There's probably one little small meal to go in after this because I kept this one smaller on purpose. So either toast to finish off the day, a couple slices, or a small bowl of cream of rice and some fruit. We got some fruit too, so stopped at a butcher's on the way home and we actually got some decent quality meat, but pretty good day. I might vlog the next meal or I might not. We will soon find out. Dinner time. We're heading to an Asian tonight. The glasses were both looking fresh. Gives a smile for the camera. Jordan showed him the outfit. Outfit of the day.
Fresh.
Look at that.
Let's go.
He might actually. We're trying to get Jordan a girlfriend on this holiday. Yeah, he hasn't been with a woman in 3 years, so
Hey, 2 years.
Dressed
bro.
them up
2
tonight.
years.
But all for an Asian, bit of sushi, nice clean-ish meal. So we'll show you what it looks like, and then we sunset walk on the beach. See you soon. Bit of koi. Yeah. Let's go. So here we have a little appetizer. These are very, very good. I had these last week when I was here, and we'll have some spicy veg. Very nice, actually. Obviously, hold on. You have to go chopsticks when you're in an Asian, clearly. So,
Yeah, wait. I was going to record it for you.
very good. I got that last week too, but it's actually very nice. And the veg is banging. Spicy edamame greens. Very good. So, here's what we'll have. We'll have some beef, some nice Wagyu beef, some flakes. These are nice. I had this last week. It was very good. So you put the beef inside these wee iceberg lettuce wraps, roll them up into a ball. It's lovely. Then we got my starter at the same time. We got some prawns, Vietnamese prawns. This veg is lovely. And some stir-fried veg. Jordan is on prep, so he's just rocking with an egg and some chicken and some lettuce.
And some rice in there too. It's actually
Yeah,
a bit of
some
crushed
rice.
peanuts, but
Yeah, and we're gonna slam 5 beers each after this. So, yeah, let's get stuck into this. I'll see you after. Walking down to the beach. Look at that. That is stunning. Look at it. Beautiful. We just had a lovely meal. Very nice meal. And we're heading to the beach for some steps to help burn it off. Not burn it off. Just help digest it. It's not going to burn the calories off a little 10-minute steps, but it's a beautiful evening. We're only really in Spain for another 4 or 5 more days, so yeah. Getting some vitamin D, nice little post-meal walk. And I think there's a carry for over there where we need a little bit more meat. But yeah, it's a beautiful week, it's a beautiful day, beautiful meal. And the day is coming to an end soon, so if we're not back on, I don't think I had an outro to the full day in the life either, so I think this is maybe a great way to finish it off. A little outro for yesterday with stunning views. See you guys in the next one. Stay tuned.